much money. He said before he went into a room in his house, what he would do is flick on the light with his eyes closed. And he would wait a few seconds before he stepped in the room. And somebody's with me. The reason he did this is because he didn't want to see the cockroaches. So he turned on the light. Y'all gonna help me here. He turned on the light so the cockroaches would run and hide. So I come to tell you, I need to know, do I have any cockroaches in here? If you have to run when the light comes on, you're a cockroach. Cockroaches, instead of being compelled by the word, they get offended by the word. Cockroaches don't get mad at themselves for being out of line with God's word, but rather they get mad at the preacher if they feel the message was intended for them. Touch your neighbor again and say, are you a cockroach? If you hurt a cockroach's feelings, it will run and hide. Cockroach members run home and won't be back next Sunday if you hurt their feelings. Ask them again, are you a cockroach? They have to stay home a while and lick their wounds because the preacher hurt their feelings back, and do you have to run when the light comes on? One thing else I found about a cockroach, it's not good to be a cockroach. Because cockroaches don't have, and I know this is improper English, they don't have nothing. Somebody touch your neighbor and say, they don't, in fact, add a never. They don't never have nothing. Cockroaches don't never have nothing. They don't never have no money. I know, I'm using both names. They don't ever have it. They always have their hand out. They live because a cockroach, he doesn't live in his own house. He lives in your house. Cockroach doesn't have his own food. He's waiting on you to drop some of your food. You're not going to talk to me in here. Cockroach doesn't have any friends except other cockroaches. And you know I'm right, because the person that always borrows money from you always hangs out with somebody else that already owes you money. Y'all ain't gonna help me here. And the reason they can't borrow from them, why? Because they a cockroach too. So they gotta, like Pastor said, they gotta come knock on your door because they hang around the cockroach. I'm gonna ask your neighbor again and say, are you a cockroach?